guys, it's Taylor. I hope you are having a fantastic Friday. Today I'm here to bring you the Book Buddy tag. This is the tag that goes along with the BookBuddyAthon that's happening May 6th through May 12th. And there is a tag that goes along with it, and luckily Kayleigh and I agreed to do this because I thought it was a super fun idea, and I'm glad that she thought it was too. So what it is you choose 5 questions and you send them to your buddy. And I sent Kayleigh my 5, and she has sent me the 5 questions that she's wanting me to answer, so I'm going to go ahead and get into those questions and answers. So the first question is, what books that you loved you feel are super underrated? I don't know. I know one of my favorite books that I always, I think about that I never really see on BookTube is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I can't even describe how much I loved that book when I read it, and I wish it was more popular because I feel that it deserves the love that it would get, because I feel like a lot of people on BookTube would just devour that book and just love it as much as I do. Question number 2 is, as a child, how did you get into reading, and what books did you read? Reading was always a pretty big deal in my house. My mom was always reading to us, my brother and I, before we went to bed. And I know that my dad would read to us as well. We always had books. My brother and I shared a room, and the divider between our beds was a bookshelf. So we always had books. We always had access to it. And yeah, I know that when I was younger, I used to pretend to read to my brother. I would basically just recite the story that I memorized from my parents telling me so many times, and I would read him the book, but I would basically be retelling the story that I was read. And what books did you read? I know that when I was a child, a lot of I think it's Eric Carle was always around. My mom absolutely loves those books. She would give them to my younger cousins every Christmas. And I know another one of my favorite books was The Rainbow Fish. I think we still have a copy of that book, but it's like hidden away somewhere. And of course, Dr. Seuss. Every kid loves Dr. Seuss books, and All the Places You Will Go is definitely one of my favorites from my childhood. And question number 3 is, who would you like to have as a bookish best friend? I don't know. I think if we're choosing from books, I'm definitely gonna have to go with Kath from Fangirl. She is literally me, like everything that I wish I was. Like, she's totally a nerdy girl, and she's got herself a country boyfriend. I'm totally a nerdy girl and have myself a country boyfriend. So I think she and I would get along quite well, because we have similar tastes and just similar interests, and I feel like we would just be able to discuss all kinds of stuff together and just have our random dance parties. I think that would be the best thing ever. Question number 4 is, what book place would you like to visit? And I feel like this is common. Hogwarts. Hufflepuff, so gotta represent, and I feel like there is a lacking of Hufflepuff like everywhere. But yes, I would love to go to Hogwarts. I think that I belong there. 5th and final question. What are some things that you do to get over a book slump? I watch a lot of BookTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch mostly gaming videos. The obvious answer, and my favorite, is Markiplier. But I also watch stuff like The Completionist. I watch Pro Jared. They're just a bunch of video gamers, and I have a 3DS. I play something on my 3DS, or I recently just got a Nintendo Switch, so I've been playing Breath of the Wild, which is the newest Legend of Zelda game. And usually I just kind of take a break. I don't force myself. If I feel like picking up a book, I pick it up. But I really try not to force myself when I'm feeling kind of slumpy to read anything, because I don't want to make it worse. I feel like if I force it, it'll just make it worse, and it's just going to put me off reading entirely. So yeah, those are the 5 questions that Kayleigh sent over to me, and I had a lot of fun thinking about the answers to these questions. These are really different, and I've never had to really sit and think about stuff like this before. So thank you, Kayleigh, so much. Once again, I will leave her information down below. Subscribe to her. She has a YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you participate in the BookBuddyAthon that starts on Saturday, May 6th, and I hope you guys join us. Bye!